on Local 3.
Want to let you know about a very special event coming up on September 4th at Miller Park that probably everyone in town has reason to come and be a part of. Certainly if you're currently in the walk with cancer right now, this is where you want to be. Cindy Ricks is here representing the American Cancer Society. Darlene Smith is here talking as a survivor yourself and a volunteer with them. So good to see you both.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So when you first sent me the email about this event coming up on September 4th, dumb me, Darlene, but I did not realize that this was an annual event, and it happens all across the country. Do I have that right?
Well, what happens is we have the American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network is a sister organization to the American Cancer Society, and we work for advocacy both on the state and the national level. And one of our signature events is the Lights of Hope. It happens in different cities and also in the state capitol and in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And what we do, we remember those who have completed their battle with cancer and honor those for their courage in the fight and their families. So we have these luminaries bags, they're little white bags, and each person can write a note in memory or in honor of someone that they love. We light a tea light in those, and it's absolutely beautiful.
So you've been doing this in years past. This is not the annual event, not the inaugural event.
Oh no, not inaugural. It's just handled differently in different cities.
So when you come down to Miller Park on the 4th, what's kind of the order of events then? Because I'm guessing the event begins while the sun's still up, and then as the sun sets, those luminaries get lit. Is that the idea?
At 6:30 it will start. There will be a light refreshment. You'll be able to meet other survivors and their families. You'll be able to get those bags, fill them out and complete them. We're supposed to have a bagpiper there, and when they're lit, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. There'll also be some information about the need to champion ongoing investment in cancer research. We're in tumultuous times where things are changing, but we don't need to lose sight that we've came a long way, but we need to continue research for a cure.
Well, that's a great way to toss that ball to Cindy, because that's really what she does on an ongoing basis, is you do help raise those funds.
Absolutely. Not only raise the funds, but also to have that presence here in Chattanooga as that support system for cancer patients, all cancers here in Chattanooga, and also partner with our doctors and our hospitals so that we can create the best situation of a bad situation for our patients that are in the fight with cancer. The luminary display, as you said, is gorgeous. We used to do strides, the walk for cancer, and when we stopped that, not doing it before COVID. After COVID, we kind of put an end to that, and this is where we can bring that luminaria display back up so people can have that moment of silence so they can remember those that they love. But back to the raising money, we could not have the presence here. We could not do the cancer research. We could not provide the resources such as transportation if we do not raise money. So it's a combination of both.
Yeah, so I know that, I mean, we've had this conversation before on the air, I know we have, Cindy, about the days in the 1970s and 80s when you just kind of would whisper the word.
Oh gosh,
I lived it.
Yes. And breast cancer specifically, you know, and then of course the word gets out and things grow. I only have a little bit of time left, but for people whose fight is with one of those underfunded cancers, more than always important to come out and be a part of this then.
And the big part of what we're really trying to stress is early detection and prevention.
Okay.
And that's the only way we're going to cure cancer.
I actually found out I have more time than I thought I did, so that's really good. So I do want to, because I want to go back to the point about the underfunded part, because I'll just say it, there's a wonderful man in town, Mike Collins is his name, and his wife died of ovarian cancer. And Mike has an organization called Until. You know it?
Yes.
And he has raised like more than $1 million since Karen died.
Amazing.
Because on his own, again, this grassroots effort of what Chattanooga does.
That's right.
But that's one that gets diagnosed so late that it's very difficult to then get the funding. So do you see where I'm going?
Oh yeah, and that's where the screening comes in. And that's where the advocacy comes in, because we cannot change insurance, we cannot change those, we cannot go to the next level if we don't have the federal level helping us. And that screening is the most important part. And if they cover the cost of screening, then we're one step ahead in getting that early before it's too late.
And sometimes I think it's even in developing the screening. Is that right,
Developing
too?
the screening and the drugs. I benefited. I had late stage breast cancer, and I benefited from a drug that was in clinical trial. And part of the funding for that drug, for the research, came from the American Cancer Society and the United States government.
Absolutely.
I want more drugs for more cancers. My dad right now has urothelial cancer, which is cancer of the ureter. It's one of those underfunded cancers. We want great treatment and cures for all types of cancer.
Which means that the reason I remember back in the day that the Susan G. Komen was so
Yes.
powerful
Absolutely.
was because it was out there.
Yes.
They were
Yes.
loud.
Yes.
So not to be ugly about it, but just making your voice
Oh,
heard.
absolutely.
Right?
We live in a wonderful country, and it's our right, and it's also our duty. I feel like that it's my duty to reach back and help someone else coming along the pipeline. No matter what cancer it is, everybody deserves adequate treatment and effective treatment, and that's why I do this.
Okay, if you want to come and remember or honor somebody walking this journey, how do they get a bag?
They will be there that night.
You just come that night.
Come that night.
Free,
Okay.
anybody.
Yes, it's a free
It's
event.
really,
Yes.
it's really to just take that moment and, of course, raise money as well, but take that moment to really honor. And it's the impact of just knowing that there are so many out there.
And feel the support.
Absolutely. Okay, then September 4th at Miller Park is where we will see you. It will be beautiful and it will be powerful. Thank you both.
Thank you
you.
so much.